Okay, I'm so sorry if you are guys are here in this chat right now. My voice is very low because I haven't recovered my voice yet. But you know what they say, there's always a but. I am Gucci. Where's the window here? Oh. Desktop audio.
Stella, by the way, haha.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, right? Is the is the music loud or something? Let me lower down my voice. That's it. You know what's funny about that game? I was never worried. I was never worried that I would go like last place. I actually have a whole myth in my hand.
Binner 1993 says a bit loud, yeah, but fine now.
And then, things happen. It's just like funny. Very funny. I got so lucky, basically. Let me get... Can I paste it immediately? No, I cannot paste it. I need to create a new window. Just like this. Anyways, welcome guys. How are you guys doing? Are you guys still playing Poca John? Whoa! They changed OBS. What the fuck?
Binner 1993 says I don't play Pokajin, I play Umahaha.
Ah,
Dan Makifan says it's hell got fourth 8 times in row.
should I teach you like a secret in Pokejon? Because people say that Pokejon is RG. Now, that is true. Oh,
Back
you
again,
guys saw nothing.
3676
You
says
guys
Sleep Bro is
saw
weak
nothing.
BRM.
Okay,
Back again 3676 says EYU. Dan Makifan says yes nothing.
anyways, yeah. The reason why I can sleep because I just got the new PC today. This is a PC that Mr. Diablo, the one who always in this chat from time to time.
Back again 3676 says must be the wind.
Must be the wind.
Back again 3676
Yeah.
says wow that nice.
It's very nice. It's legit nice. Man, it's like God sent for sure. Then again, it's like a
Vineyard
3070.
1993 says nice. What are the specs?
It's a 3070 graphics card, Ryzen 7 Generation 3, like, and 16 gigabytes of RAM because RAM is so expensive. Unfortunately. But before I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Pokejon, basically. So believe it or not, I'm not really good at Pokejon. I'm very decent in statistic games.
Back again 3676 says sound nice.
It is nice. I'm really decent at statistic games, basically. And that was like a really good game to play. Like, let me show you. Pokejon hololive dreams. It's so nice. I could actually open a game without the problem of, the game crashing, basically.
Back again 3676 says retired 1050 Typhoon now.
So I'll give you some ideas in Pokejon that I don't know why people don't know about this.
Dan Makifan says yes.
So here, I'm gonna teach you some stuff. So in Pokejon, there are 3 things you need to understand. There is this thing called
Miku IW4 by says thanks you bro for defeating Ella. Respect.
Good for discarding. Good for tanking. Now, again, because I play in ×2 in Pokejon, I also take ×2 damage in my rank. This is like me at the moment rank 3,330 because I still have, But here's the idea: good for discarding and good for damage. What do I mean with these two specifically? Let me put this down.
Lord Joboto says Pokejon.
Now, in a game of Pokejon, right, there is like things that you need to understand. There is the 5-card gen. And let's make it a point then. The 5-card gen. And I'm gonna show you a good example. A 4-card gen. And a 3-card gen. Let's copy this to the bottom. Alright. Now, this is the percentage on how good it is. And this is like how tankable it is. Now, in the reason why 5-card gen is like a 60% good for discarding, right? Here's the main reason why. It is like it's only good for like let me, oh my god, I am not accustomed to my new PC at all. I am still adjusting. Where the hell is my Yo. No.
Dan Makifan says it'll be too many CRDs. Dan Makifan says cards to get.
But yeah, the understanding is like simple basically. So in a 5 cards, right? A 5-card gen.
Anzu Matsuri says Pokajin stream.
This is like, you know, like percentage or estimate. Now, if you discard 1 card, yeah, if you discard one, discarding, discard early game is 60% safe. It is 60%. The main reason why this is 60% safe, again, there's too many cards because they're still going to build, and then if ever you get caught, 30% of it is just, you know, the triple solo, and then 10% is like full gen. Meanwhile, this is only good at turn, good for turn like 1, 2, 3, or 4. And of course, the more 5-card gen it is, the more safer you can actually discard. Like here's a good, let us put an example here. Remember what I said, like, you know, so this is like a Pokajan, how to not lose a lot in Pokajan. It's not how to win Pokajan, it's not how to lose a lot in Pokajan, basically. Now, as you can see, we have Holox, okay? Holox is the 5. So they are basically the most safest card to discard. Now, I can throw this and nothing will happen for me. If there's something will happen, it will just be like a triple damage. But I only take 120. You know? You see? But this is only good for like, you know, good for turn 1 to 5. Basically. Now, the common strat in Pokajan is whatever they discard, you discard too. The main problem in Pokajan is what to discard, right? I really don't like uh doing Pokajan very early unless your hand is so bad you wanna refresh. Currently my hand is really good because I have Eofi and Muna to do a massive damage. And look at this. Very good diversity of discards. I'm gonna discard another Holox because again, it's completely safe. Unlike Gen 3. The thing about a small gen, you know, gen like 3-card gen like ID, it's good because it's tankable. You know? You only do like 120 to 180 in terms of damage. So, you have these two choices. Again, this is turn 2. This is turn 3. I can still discard Holox. And this is a start where everything is like, you know, has damage now. Because people are already building the cards. But here's what I told you. The reason it's good to discard is it's tankable damage. You see, it's tankable damage like this one. However, the later the game, you would rather discard this. You rather discard this one in like third, 4, or 5. Like after this, I need to discard my Gen 3 or whatever is on the field right now. You see, you start seeing it right now. The Holox has some damage right now. Now I try to pivot on what I'm going to discard. Like you see it here, the last save card is what, this is where you copy what's the last discard at this point. Now, here, you know, Corona is safe. I could discard Gamers. However, I won't discard Neo because Neo is additional damage. Oh, wow. Now, currently, look at this. I want to do like tankable damage, so I'm just gonna discard one Eofi. No? Okay. I'm gonna take the damage and I'll take the one. Oh my god, it's a colored. I am dead. And that's the 10%. And now that's the 10% on how you lose Pokajan. Oh yeah, the only thing is like my main point here. I didn't expect to get 10% in there. Again, the main point here is in later games, right? Of course, there is like there are many strategies.
Danmok even says, but
there are actually many strategies to make this like really work.
Danmok even says ye makes sense. Soul Edgar says that's what you get for discarding IOP LMAOJK Supo Shadow.
To be honest, I was too greedy. I really want to get the colored EOP that summon. So there are, okay, in this game, there's actually 3 strats. No, there's like 3 strats. We have the cheap shot. We have the full damage and the trap. Like for example, this one. I have really good trap here. So what do I do? Should I Pokajan now? No, I won't Pokajan now. What I'm going to do is I need to throw you know, I need to throw Lami right now so that if they see Lami is safe.
Danmok even says it always feels like the cards I don't need at all everyone wants. Danmok even says it always feels like the cards I don't need at all everyone wants.
Yeah, it actually
Danmok
happens.
even
It actually
says
happens
it
a
always
lot.
feels like the cards I don't need at
What
all
the hell?
everyone wants. Danmok even says it always feels like.
Oh no. Oh no! My Clanker-chan is having a seizure. Clanker-chan is having seizure moment. So I'm gonna go for the basic. I'm going to discard the, the 5 group because it's tankable damage. So I need another Lamy, to be honest. I need another Lamy so that I could start. Because I have a mating net here. Yeah, it's actually probability, yeah. That's a thing. Like, there is a time where, like, your cards are, your hand is, like, very, very bad, right? There is always that time. But if you know what to discard and what and how to attack, it makes your game more strategic than RNG. You know, if you lose, then you lose to RNG. The problem is like when you fight, when you play, it's usually like, you know, you're like fighting a losing battle. Like, this is like really good, right? But should I Pokajan right now? No, I could actually be greedy. I'm gonna go for greed. I'm just gonna throw Subaru. There is someone will have like a combo. This is like a very, ooh, they don't, bro. Someone has a nuke. They didn't took the Subaru, but you saw that. Right? There's that waiting. Someone has a bomb. Someone has a Subaru bomb, and I don't want to play around it. So this is why you need to notice too on how long a person reacts in the game. So you saw that a Subaru, there's a short wait in Subaru. There's a Subaru bomb here, and I don't want to take it. Now this is actually good. Normally I would wait for like blue Lamy, but again, this is cheap shotting. I'm just cheap shotting the opponent. So I have advantage, and this will force this player to play more, you know, aggressive or unsafe. And then, how to discard number 2? Look at this. You see there is a Nerissa, there is a Noel, and there is a Shia. So those are the safe discards right now. So I'm gonna discard, you know, Nerissa. But then again, there's still a Subaru bomb. So dropping Subaru right now would literally kill you. Now at the moment, the good discards are this. Shion, Nerissa are like safe. Oh, a Subaru. Oh my god. Will somebody take the Subaru? Who was that Subaru? You saw that there was that wait. You saw that, right? There was that, but I have a bomb. I have a bomb myself and I win. I have a Gen 3 bomb. The other person waits so much for her Subaru bomb that I took it first. So this is basically what I mean. Like, you know, there's the level of, if you know what you're doing, you can actually like win a lot. Basically. One second here. Let me fix my stream. I put this here, and then on stream, add a window capture on live dream. What? No. Add window capture. Oh, it doesn't show hololive dreams. What the fuck? On screen. What the fuck? It's so weird. Application capture? Oh, no. 1 second, let me do something for a bit so I could fix this. I don't like the current setup of my stream at the moment, to be honest. It's very wonky. Let me switch display. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of the thing about this is why like I've seen like people complain about Pokajan that the game is hard, that they don't know how to win, and then there's like people like I don't understand. Even in Reddit, I've seen people complain about Pokajan. Basically. So again, I'm gonna do like one last game and then I'm gonna draw. Just one last. So I'm gonna like if you want to know how to attack again, there are many ways to. There's actually strategies in this game, believe it or not. There's quite intricate strategies that you can do. Once you understand how to play the game, you just need to like apply some strats. But it also depends on the groups, like this one. This group has too many Gen 2s. Like here, you can see it right. There's like there Gen 2 ID and Gen 3 ID. Oh wow. I'm gonna focus on right here because I wanna set up like sniping. So what is sniping in this game? I want to have a lot of pairs. So that like this, I have a lot of pairs and I'm just gonna shoot. Now, I don't wanna build Gen Myth, so I'm gonna throw Myth right now. Again, it's safe to discard because it's a 5-card gen. There's only like 40% you got hit, 30% is like 120 or or 180. It's tankable damage, basically. Look! So this is where I start ping the snipe. So I'm gonna snipe it here. Normally I would do the so that's better. Nice. So I can do another snipe. I'm gonna do the critical headshot sniper Anya. Like that. Now you need also to remember this. Another strat is remember who Pokajan. Because those who Pokajan usually have a better hand than they have because it's a reset. So these two. The Watame and the Ina has basically a free discard to throw. It's like this kind of get dangerous basically. Because you don't know what they will have. Wow. Again, the safest move here is to attack. Again, I'm gonna go for sniper. I'm just gonna hit people with small combos, basically. So when they threw like a Gen 2, I'm gonna hit, and then I basically just hit any pair. And this is like the cheap shot build. And Subaru is so dangerous to discard. Like this is this so dangerous discard here. So I'm gonna just discard a tankable discard, which is Gen 3. Is tankable. So I'm just gonna do Kobo for now. You see, I'm gonna take damage, but it's tankable. It's survivable, basically. Oh, Kaela! Hello! Now I'm just explaining people how to win in Pokejon. Because I've seen a lot of people complaining, but I cannot win in Pokejon. No, like after this, I'm gonna draw after this. Please. Believe me. Man. Remember what I said, right? It's always after turn 3 to 4 where like it becomes dangerous to build to discard like a 5 gen group. No, okay, I'm not. It doesn't look like I am winning, but it can be winning. You know. You know what? I've seen this Zeta discards. This should be tankable like 180, 120, 120. Oh, 480. What the fuck? My god. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I'm still alive. Still alive. Look at those Inas, man. My god, this guy has a good discard. GG. Eta gege. Alright. Adios. Absolutely adios. Anyways, back to the drawing. Oh wait. I should actually make another. Wait 1 second. No, I can actually do this. 1 second. So if you if you're wondering, Kaela, why I'm streaming right now, I just got the new computer that was sent to me from a friend called Diablo. And for the last 3 days, I was finding the PC. Because if you live in Southeast Asia, any computer parts will disappear if you don't, if you don't alert yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you just let it be, your computer will disappear. Or anything that you want to deliver. Okay. There we go. Here. Here. So yeah. Also, Kaela, let me tell you right now, Kaela, it's so I just realized that the delay to join you is so much. Like you don't even know, like there's in the Kaela workshop Discord, we are literally talking about when to join in, right? So that we could play with you. And I literally, like, every one of us were like in different time. Like one when you say what is after your game, there is also like Braxta was like when you finish a game and then you click the play again button, and I clicked on when you said another game. So it is possible to play with you, but with the delay. But it's like a minute? I'm not sure how many seconds is the delay. And there's also like rank, I've noticed. How much I lost in Pokajan? No, I am actually winning. Yeah. The people who actually try to stream snipe Kaela is me, Shady Maki, Braxta, Kaela Cute, and yeah. Although there is a rank matchmaking. If you have noticed, my rank is like 2,000 coins. So basically, if you have a lot of wins, you also get to get paired on people with a lot of wins. Oh yeah, I see a lot of Pemalos on stream, on Pokajan, who plays Canada. It's like, Kaela did this. Kaela with the blue 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 blue. A thing now. Also, the reason why I use Bibu, is because of the Zaku Zaku. I just like the Zaku Zaku, you know? It's like a common trash talk in Southeast Asia. If you play, you know, if you played a lot of mobile games in Southeast Asia, we call people noobs. That's why. But I have a friend, dude, like, he is literally complaining that he's still not in the Pokajan part of the story. He's feeling FOMO, basically. And that's like one thing that I have noticed. VNRG, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're just starting Pokajan, basically, just accept the fact that it will take you 8 hours with skipping dialogue to reach Pokajan. And this is with if you don't have any talent in rhythm games, yeah, 8 hours. Because that's how much time I
Miku
use
IW4 by says
to reach
dang.
that.
Binard 1993 says hiya. Okay, I give up haha.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving you, like, the idea on how much hours it would take. So you don't get surprised, I just realized there's a simple fix on my problem. I just swap my monitors physically. 1 second. I'm gonna swap the monitors right now. There'll be some noises. Let me swap the monitors.
Says you get there eventually. ELUTIG0003 says my only complaint about Pokajan is that it used the default outfit instead use the one you have equipped with that hololive. Dan Monument says you'll get there eventually. ELUTIG0003 says my only complaint about Pokajan is that it used the default outfit instead use the one you have equipped with that hololive. Dan Monkeyman says we'll get there eventually. BNIG0003 says my only complaint about Kokagen is that it used the default outfit instead use the one you have equipped with.
Oh my god. Chotsomate. I've swapped the monitors, but the wires are not in good shape.
BLUTIG0003 says the bot froze.
Wait. Why is this maximum? Ah. My god, my brother. Why did you do this? Why did you? I told him not to zip tie the wires. Because if he zip tie the wires and I need some changes, it will fuck up my setup. I mean,
Full
for that.
Record says www. Planker Chan going nuts.
Fuck it. Where's the scissor? What kind of idiot does this? Okay, wire. It's holding it back. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. One second. Alright, good. Let's remove the wire for now. Untangle backwards. Oof. Stop. It's here. Nice. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. And then the HDMI is over here. And there we go. Fix the monitor issue. Now I don't need to be Alright. Hello? Are guys still here? Is Chan alive? Chan?
Dan Makifin says yes.
There we go. Thank you for waiting, guys. Thank you for waiting.
Soul Edgar says I'm being driven insane by bottle.
Baudo. Alright. Oh, I need to swap the monitor positioning actually. One second, let me display setting. Swap. Identify. Apply. Nice. Though I need to swap the box. One second. I don't have a monitor mount, so I'm using boxes instead to have both monitors in equal altitude. I'm sure that's the word. There we go. Now it looks normal. So yeah, if everyone like, I know that there is RNG. Hi, yeah, another problem.
Dan Makifin says you missed it, bud.
What is happening? XP pen. Yeah, customize this pen display. Full area.
Soul Edgar says WTF, why do I feel like I get worse as I play a song more?
Lol. What's happening? Why the
Dan
pet
Mock
is
even
not
says probably
working?
tired fingers.
No, it does draw. What the fuck? Now my tablet is krung-krunging.
Soul Edgar says maybe.
Bro, I swapped the monitors.
Dan Mock even says our brain lag.
What the hell is this? There's only one solution. I need to...
Soul Edgar says wish they would release Rogin. BU ba BU. Ba. Pico PXSV says can't be Shadow stream without tech issue.
That is true. There is not my stream without tech issue.
Dan Mock even says agreed.
Okay, that's now fixed. Now...
Soul Edgar says WTF Planker Chan. Boo boo ba boo boo. Ba.
Why this thing became worse?
Rukage 94 says the Ancient Ones nerf him with tech issues because they know he'd be too powerful.
What the hell is happening, boys? Now it doesn't detect my... It become worse! It didn't detect my... Okay, it detects now. Nice. But there's a delay. And I don't like it. I like that delay.
Dan Mock even says ye also hate delay.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, it is. What the hell is happening? Midnight Cup stream it is. I'll work with this. I'll work with the delay. It's fine. Although, do you guys love Monster Hunter? I really wanna listen to like Monster Hunter BGM. 1 second here. Yokomo Village. Unong Uros.
Soul Edgar says yes, but I haven't played Wilds. Dan Mokifin says yes.
Oh my god, you guys remember this in Monster Hunter Rise? Though I remember this in as Monster Hunter 3rd. I am an old hunter. I'm gonna tell you right now. This music is so old for me. Like, I was still in high school or elementary?
Minerd 1993 says I played too much Wilds already XD. Soul Edgar says my first Mon Hun was MH3P on the PSP. I remember playing it with my bunkmates in the army holding the stupid console awkwardly in the claw grip. Dan Mokifin says same.
Oh, you know what? Let's go for a more well-known one. Who loves Celiana? Celiana, Monster Hunter, BGM. Oh, I love Celiana, dude. Monster Hunter Iceborne was legit like such a nice upgrade for Monster Hunter.
Minerd 1993 says nostalgic.
Exactly, very nostalgic. Whenever I hear this, I still remember my friends be like, wait, why? I need to wear this. I need to do a quest for a
So sad when they removed it.
layered armor. I wish they come. Yeah, Beetlejuice was so nice. It must have always been a Gunlands main. I still remember my friends told me like I am such a lost breed, as they say. And you know, you cannot blame me if you guys played Monster Hunter 3rd. The Gunlands in 3rd was so nice. And then I realized it was actually broken in Monster Hunter 3rd. No wonder it was like so OP. So for those who didn't understand why the gun lance is so OP in third, so you guys know auto guard, right? Auto guard is like automatic block to any attacks, and what you call this? If you use shelling, it will also trigger the auto attack. So what you do is you only build wide shell. So you have maximum damage in shelling, right? And you also have the greatest benefit of auto guard. So you only need guard up to defend like unblockable attacks. So I got accustomed to that basically. And of course, yeah, when I saw Wilds, Rise about the rocket jump, I was like, yo, I wanna play that. But then unfortunately, the truth hit me like a hard brick that my PC, my old 1050 Ti was a brick. I cannot play Monster Hunter Rise, dude. It's so sad. My PC was a brick, and brick it is. You know? Oh my god, I just realized because my tablet is not working properly. I cannot do my lines properly. Yeah, I can play! But again, should I play Rise is the question. You know, when there's already Wilds. At this point, you would like if you're in my position, right? Just play Wilds at this point. Oh, don't worry. I have actually a friend group that is legit still playing Monster Hunter until this day. And they're also willing to they're not even willing. They paid for my Monster Hunter Rise. Look, they literally paid this. They sent me this game because they expect me to play this. And then they realized my PC was shit. And then they were like, we'll wait for Wilds. Now, I could tell them I can play Wilds, they will buy it for me. That's how dedicated they are on Monster Hunter. But oh yeah, I know that every hunter has like another weapon, right? What is your guys' other weapon? My other weapon is a bowgun, a light bowgun. That's my support weapon. But I don't like do support who use like healing bullets. No. When I say support, I do like stun, knockdown, sleep, the shenanigans, basically. Damn. I mean, not gonna lie, like, I am very lucky to have friends who are dedicated to, like, games. That I also, like, you know, got, their attitude rubbed on me. Because I'm actually the Dota guy. I am the Dota and Yu-Gi-Oh guy on the friend group. And they have the Monster Hunter guy friend group. So yeah. Charge Blade. Whoa. Whose hand should I put this? Crony? I think it should be Crony's hand. Oh my god! I put the eye in the draft layer. Holy shit. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine! It's fine. Just redo it. Oh no! Pokajan! Dude, let me tell you, there's a lot of memes I could create for Pokajan, not gonna lie. So I might do a lot of Pokajan memes. And I know I also need to do like a print screen, you know, of nasty Pokajan strats. Like Exodia in Pokajan, there's actually a way nastier strat for Exodia. So what you do, once you have Exodia in your hand, just in case you have the full Exodia, do not use it. Yes, do not use it. Wait. Wait for a copy of a card. And then you discard. And then watch as you Look at your enemies. Not knowing that they're all in your mercy at that moment. But I'm pretty sure right now, like, the more people play Pokejon, the more they would realize what's the strat. And then there will be like meta strats that will be created, basically. There'll be meta, counter meta. Bleh. I actually don't expect that hololive would actually invent a gambling game. You know? And then you realize that in Japan, those type of games are actually legal. It's very normal for them. Now I need to focus. I'm gonna do the how to draw Kaela strat first. You cut this. Normally you cut like this, you know, like you know. I'm gonna do the official style, and then you use the blur tool, and you blur. You blur this. And after you blur it, you erase the edges of the line. So it has somewhat of a screechy silhouette. And there, Kaela eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Now it's time for the coloring part. A lot of people hate coloring. There are also like a lot of people who hate line art. I hate them all the same. I'm just kidding. I actually like them. Now I can just take my Kaela's eyes. I imagine like this, a stickman, right? And it's like, and then the Kaela eye strut. Although for me, colors like it really depends. If you're like a guy who's like a perfectionist in coloring, it can be tedious. My God. Monster Hunter Poke Village Team. 1 hour. Let's go. Let's go to my childhood. What? There you go. Okay, I'm gonna finish this right now so I could start doing the draft. I have a lot of things to work on actually, especially now I have a good PC. There are people who requesting me to do some GIF animations, which is pretty pog. Animation work is always fun. It is extremely tedious, but extremely fun. And now, I'm gonna do what I call the lazy coloring. You see what I'm doing here? So when I color, I'm just using the fill tool. However, I'm using the selection key to get the, the spaces I need to color. And always separate each layer. The flesh, a different layer. The hair, a different layer. The eyes is a different layer. And for the eyes, always use white for the, eye thingy. Some people don't like to do it. They think it's like, they don't know where to put, what's the maximum whiteness to put the eyes. I do agree, it can be very jarring. But you need the whites of the eyes. It's very important to emphasize it. Also, why am I There we go. And then I'm gonna put the black on the eye layer. Very nice. And then I'm gonna put the gloves from Brony. What the hell? Oh, looking at the okay. Yeah, I noticed that too. Some people go for grade and what, yeah. Then again, I am not a professional. So don't take my word for it. You're listening to a artist who is just artisting. But hello you. Goodbye, Edgar. Have a nice sleep. Actually, let me do this one. You get paid to do it if you're literally professional by definition. That term, professional, is very loose. Extremely loose, you know? So would you consider people who plays games professional players then? If you know how bad they are at the game. No, you're not late. I am just very late. I am the one who is late. But hello, Shirima. You're welcome. By the way, Shirima, I have decided to try hard in Pokajan just to increase my rank in Pokajan. I'm just recently out of the negative number. I'm currently 2K at the moment. But I'll be there. I'm going there. Now, it's so hard to rank up in Pokajan because you're basically going to lose to people with too much time in their hands. You know? The ranking is so weird to like, if you go for ×2, right? You also took ×2 the damage, which is very unfair. You know what I mean? Because the damage on your rank really depends on how much you accumulated money in the game and how much you took damage, basically. Because, for example, I did notice this. I once got a 1,600 gold, right? And then I got Exodiad. I was expecting I would get, I don't know, like negative 1,000, right? But I didn't. I only take like 400. I was like, oh. So, basically, they also measure it on how much money you earned before you get Exodiad or something like that. So if you want to increase rank, basically, you just need to like Pokajan a lot even though you're losing. Surprisingly. You know? Kind of weird thing to do. But then again, you get more rank winning. Especially when you win on a bullied character. Oh my god, dude. No wonder you bully people. In the game, if you actually kick the person with a really low HP, like for example, you Exodiad the person with literally like 200 gold left, you get more points, which is like so stupid. Like it's a double whammy, you know? Because on the other person's side, he will literally take like negative like 1,500. Meanwhile, you get a lot of points. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It's kinda, I don't know, like, I don't like it. I'll be honest, I don't like it. My god, Exodia, a person with 10 gold. Bro, you even have a heart? At least Exodia, you know, someone like the 4th place. Might as well, you know, might as well. Kick the person when they're down. Not only you take his money, you take his soul. To the Shadow Realm! To the Shadow Realm with you! Wait, I just realized my Clankerchan is working again. What the fuck? No, again, dude, it's not even a lose-lose. They lose a lot of rank, dude, if you kick them while they're low HP. Bro. Yo, I saw a man who took 240 damage. Man took 1,600 in the face. 1,680 twice. I mean, in the face. And still won the game.
Monkey says, really?
Like, I was like, wow. That was like a big, you know, like, a big proof how much you try to outskill the enemy. You cannot beat luck. Man is just lucky, dude. Like, he literally, like, after I attack him for 840, the person next to him attacked for 840, right? Because it started like this. He started with a Pokojan for like a whole group Gen 2, and then he did it again on a Gen 3 full colored. So he was like 1,600-ish in terms of money. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna target him because I have a full colored Lami. So if he drops Lami, I'm gonna hit him. And then after I hit him with a full Lami, he also got hit by a full Kali. And bro, he just come back because he got a full colored Myth Blue. Like, what the fuck was that?
So he was winning, losing and winning all at once in one game. Ace Wally 65 says, oh shoot, I didn't know you were streaming.
Hello, Andrew!
Ace Wally 65 says, hi sir. Shady Monkey says, BNRG, I don't have an extra device.
Yeah, that's a sad thing about Pokajan, dude. You need to play 8 hours straight just to join. It is just so long. If you go Reddit right now and literally type Pokajan, there is a trend, like the common consensus or the common complaints on, I've been playing this every day, the story, and I'm still not in the casino. The problem is they are not skipping the story. Of course they will not reach Pokajan.
Binner 1993 says, do you have to play rhythm games in the story?
You need
Shady
to.
Monkey says, by the way, I'm at the gym, so sorry if I reply late sometimes.
It's fine. But yes, you need to play. Again, VinRG, if there's something I could advise you, it's not that bad. I play in PC with a very mediocre skill in rhythm games. I literally cleared I cleared a lot of the rhythm games by playing easy. I played easy in normal mode most of the time. And the only way to beat them is actually just level up your cards. If you have really good like card lineup, you can basically just, you know, go through it. No problem at all.
Shady Maki says I can give you tips on getting better in rhythm game. Midnighit 1993 says the problem is, I get a bit dizzy from rhythm games, so I am bad at it automatically. Shady Maki says I can give you tips on getting better in rhythm game. Midnighit 1993 says the problem is, I get a bit dizzy from rhythm games, so I am bad at it automatically. Shady Maki says stop spinning while playing rhythm games SMH.
Stop spinning. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Also, I'm gonna be honest right now. My voice is still not 100%. I lost my voice last week.
Midnighit 1993 says I can't even watch others playing it.
Damn, that bad, huh? That's so bad, bro. What the fuck?
You tried says I got the advice to double the note speed and I didn't expect that actually made the game easier.
Yeah, I actually played in 10 times speed now. I can now do expert, like level 20 stuff in hololive. So I'm really surprised what, you know, GG's advice was really working.
Shady Maki says LMAO yeah note speed is king.
Again, I'm so surprised on how effective it is.
Shady Maki says I also have the crop bottom to 50 so I stop looking at me fingers and instead look at the top.
You guys play on tablet, I actually play on PC. A lot of people say PC is like has an advantage, but no. Doesn't feel like it. It feels weird. Because in expert, there are some notes that are like very specific. In a specific place, like very
Shady
thin.
Maki says PC is hard.
It's very hard. Yeah.
Shady Maki says PC is harder on harder difficulties. Shady Maki says but on easy and normal, you just press 2 buttons.
That is true. 2 buttons in normal. Yeah. And I'm done. I had to put some white in this. And done. And that's it. This is the file.
Shady Maki says that's a cat. Shady Maki says that's not Kaela. Shady Maki says that's a cat. Shady Maki says that's not Kaela. Shady Maki says that's a cat.
Oh my god!
Shady Maki says that's not Kaela.
The bot is krum again. Yeah, it break again. I need to fix Dunker-chan. And that's it. And now one more game of Holodori and then I'm done. No, I'm playing the rhythm game, guys. Not the... I'm gonna show you the power of PC. Did anybody hear the game? Okay, it's good. Before I sleep, I need to finish this one. Claim everything. Noise. Okay. I got 1 star. Wait, is this the cute stuff? Yeah, it's cute beats. Nice. The cute beats. And this is meh. And then here, last. Actually, I can make this work. 1 second. What's the group again? The recommendation? What's the recommendation here again? So it's Canada. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go for it. No need for me to buff. I actually tried this if I get a 1 mil. I can't. Where's the... Yeah. I actually like this song. Surprisingly. This is PC. You can even see the letters once I start. Can you see the letters? That is true. We don't need to flick. But here's the thing though. Again, there are specific, you know that when they go to the left and there's like one note. So you really need to switch your keyboard from FDS. And the problem is you need to hold it and your keyboard can only register like 4 letters at once. So if you have that really weird scenario where it clashes in both ways, your keyboard will not respond. Your mind? Dude, let me... Guys, have you seen how bad my lineup is? Look, look. My lineup is so bad. My lineup is so fucking bad that I use two 4 stars. I need to use 2 4 stars to get to 700k because my other cards doesn't synergize. It's so retarded. Okay, what is that name? Your mind? solo quest. Basically, need to invite Zeta. Tomate. Guys. I did draw. Hello? Oh my god, OBS died. Hello? I am dead. Kakibunchi no Tsutsu, me, in another form. Need to close the picture behind me, yes. Anyways, I installed my new shower head. Man, so base. Oh no, dude, I cannot. It's dying. One second. Let me do the Control Shift B to reset the VRAM, and then try to open Holodori again. Oh yeah, what type of shower head did you install that you really need to like?
Lord Joboto says that's why I left earlier. Did you earn the big Pokebucks?
I mean, yeah, let me tell you, the reason why I don't have a lot of money in my Pokajan, it's not because I lose. I use it to buy materials to upgrade stuff. So my goal is like I get 100 to 200k a day, and then leave. Nice. Let me get some gifts.
Shady Maki says, is it an eye-powered voice-activated showerhead?
Yeah, Lord Joey Bito, do you play this game? I know you're like the type of guy who's like very...
Shady Maki says 200k.
Yeah, 200k and then I'm done.
Lord Joboto says it is now.
What? AI voice generated? Damn. But it's so easy to reach 200k, Shirimak. You just need to win 10 times. And then there, get 20k. Let me get some gifts first before I do the quest.
Lord Joboto says don't say. Shower on. Too loud please. Shady Maki says 200k is a lot. That's like 15 first place wins with 2,000 points.
Oh, cute beads. Nice. Cute crystals. Nice. Materials too. Holy shit. Actually really nice. Wait, you don't have the thing? This one? You don't have this one? Shidimaki? 1 second, let me claim.
Shady Maki says wait, do you have the passport?
The passport, yeah. I just got it like yesterday. I got the passport at August 2. So 2 days ago. Today is another day.
Shady Maki says I don't LMAO. I can't get it in Norway. Shady Maki says can't.
Really? Wow. Okay. Eh? Where do I go next? Zeta too complicated. Many side quests. Before we can make a song.
Shady Maki says it's blocked in Play Store in Norway, and you can't get it on Steam, so yeah. Lord Joboto says I've been playing, but I feel stuck. I only got a RISA membership, other than that I am FTP.
I'm free to play too. I only got the the passport because I have like extra credit in Google Play for refunding a game. So I just used the money I got there. I was like, yeah, okay, it's really nice. I'm also free to play too. Like I didn't even like my gacha is like so bad. What is your problem in the game, dude? Like do you have problems in like building stuff?
Shady Maki says passport is pretty off.
It's very cheap for something very good. Like look at my lineup. My lineup's literally like low level, but it's 700k and I'm even using 4 stars. It's just literally like knowing what nodes you're going to put in. Talking about nodes. I actually need to increase my HP. Fuck.
Shady Maki says and I can't get it all I want ITTTT.
I'm also the same, you know,
Lord
I need to
Joboto
adjust.
says I've been stuck at Gamble Gamble.
Wait, what do you say? Try expert? Gamble? Damn. I mean, I beat the game playing easy mode. Just have really loot. If it's a song that I get really
Shady
good.
Maki says expert yay.
Everyone, you all follow along nicely, right?
It's okay. One second. So I could have full power. I need to like put my keyboard in front of me.
As the city lights come alive, shadows of the night help me spin my web. Got my target there in my sight. He can run and hide, but he can't be saved. Going in as I make my moves, Fine legs, Sika. Witness the power of the Warden of Time.
Oh, computer. Oh, fuck. My brain was like overloaded.
The definition of perfection is me. Oh, this cool singing voice is definitely cool. But sweetie pie voice must be Zero.
I missed that.
The definition of perfection is me.
Yeah, do it. Surprisingly, barely surviving. Uh,
Shady Maki says, so the reason I made you play it is BC. It's apparently hard for good Prosakai players who casually plays on expert. Shady Maki says it's easy, right?
yeah, it's easy. Surprisingly easy for something level 23. Now, there are some points that I got overloaded. Like I noticed that there are some like notes in the middle. Like, oh fuck! Why is there a note in the middle? But I'm pretty sure I can get it to full combo if I, if I focus more and play it a lot. Also, what's Gamble Gamble? Is it a song?
Shady Maki says you need to increase her speed.
Nah, I tried 12. It's it becomes hard to focus. I am only good at 10. I already tried everything. I tried 5, I tried 7. 10 is the good number.
Shady Maki says no, 10.5.
And like, you know how sad it is? Like, I tried to roll, And it always ends up with this. Like, how many 5 stars do I have? Let me check. Hollow Dreams crashed.
Shady Maki says I am at 10.6 and it feels perfect there. Lord Joboto says story 2 final boss. You need 700k but I get so close. Lord Joboto says I might have name wrong. Peachy Ooples says OWH Nayu crash.
Yep. It crashed so hard. I'm so surprised actually. 1 second.
Shady Maki says UHOH.
No, I'm back. Hello?
Peachy Ooples says he's back. Binard 1993 says oof.
The chat is not back. Chat is stuck.
Shady Maki says he's back.
I'm back.
Inert 1993 says hello back. I am BN. Shady Maki says press the blue arrow on the chat shadow.
I'm trying.
Shady Maki says chat died no.
Chat did die. What the fuck? Oh, there's a way to make chat be there. I'm gonna do this instead. Joe Tomate.
Shady Maki says you killed him. He was too young.
Instead. Pop out chat. Then add that's source. Yeah, add source. Window capture. That's good. There we go. We have chat over here. We have basic chat for now. Of course, zoomed in.
Peachy Hoople says big brain.
Of course.
Shady Maki says chat small.
I cannot minimize it. There we go. There, chat big. There is YouTube guidelines for now, but hey, as long as it works.
Shady Maki says make him bigger.
What the hell are we doing? There we go. That's what they say. You need to adapt and overcome.
Shady Maki says adopt.
I don't know why my PC cannot handle hololive dreams for some reason. Yeah, I can't.
Shadowski EXE says well. Shadowski EXE says 16 GB of RAMs. Shadowski EXE says is not enough lol.